You guys, welcome back to Keels. It ended Brazil nil, Cameroon 1, and yes, it was a fantastic performance here today by Cameroon against Brazil, and they were able to pull off the win. Obviously, it wasn't really like Brazil's best team that they put out, but still, it's a massive achievement for Cameroon on being able to even get that win against Brazil, being the first team in the World Cup to even get a shot off against the Mongol, let alone beat them. So yeah, it's a massive achievement for Cameroon today, and they deserve to win as well. Cameroon deserve to win today, so you need to give them bloody huge credit because Cameroon were the better team. They deserve to win today without a shadow of a bloody doubt. They deserve to win today. So yeah, you need to give Cameroon credit. Brazil were not on it today. They were not on the play game whatsoever. As I said, though, they didn't exactly have their best team out, as we know. But, you still would have expected them to put in a little bit of a better performance at least. Because today from Brazil, in my opinion, was absolutely bloody awful from them. To be fair, it was an absolutely awful performance from Brazil and a very solid performance here today from Cameroon. So, you need to give Cameroon a lot of credit for that win today, to be fair. So we will go through some of the player ratings for Brazil. I'll get the thing up now. Bloody hell. I'll get the thing up now, and for Brazil, we will go through our player ratings and all that. So here we go. Bloody hell. I've got it. Right, I got it. Bloody hell, that took a while. Okay, so for Brazil today, so we got the average scores here as well. So far the average score is 5.52 for Edison. I think he deserves a 6. I thought he was just played bang on average today. Made a few decent saves. He was alert. The goal wasn't his fault. So yeah, but I think Edison's been a bit underrated there. I think he made some decent saves today. So I feel like you can definitely give him a 6. I feel like he played he definitely put in a better performance than a 5.53 now it's gone up to. I think he at least puts in a score of he at least scores a 6 today for his performance, in my opinion, Edison. So yeah, we'll give Edison a 6 today. That's my opinion, a 6 for Edison. Dani Alves, 5.58. Again, I think I'd give Dani Alves a 6. Yeah, he was all right today. Obviously, I do think at times, though, Brazil were quite sloppy at the back, and that led to Edison having to make a few saves. And I mean, this is probably the most unstable I've seen Brazil. This is probably the most unstable I've seen Brazil's defensive line in a very long time. Bloody hell, I have not seen them be this unstable at the back in a very long time. So they were pretty unstable at the back today, to be fair. So you can't really expect to get a lot of ratings today. We'll get to Alex Telles in a minute, but let's be real. It was not the greatest of games from that man whatsoever. Bloody hell. Mateo, 6 again. Obviously, I've been saying it just in general. They weren't exactly great at the back today, Brazil. They weren't great. Let's be real. There were some big mistakes being made at the back. Players missing headers, or honestly, they're misplacing headers today at the back. They did seem a little bit sloppy today, Brazil. So, Bramar, I think I'd have to give him a 5, to be fair. Yeah, I give Bramar a 5. And when we go to Alex Telles, I think I'd have to give him a 5 as well. Disappointing performance, well, from Alex Telles especially as well. Alex Telles today, I mean, he's a big culprit for losing his marker, not being able to really header the ball when he should be. Honestly, he was. Yeah, Telles wasn't great today. He was not bloody great whatsoever, Alex Telles. So yeah, pretty dodgy today at the back from Alex Telles. It wasn't his best day in the office. That's all I can say. Was it his best day in the office? And he would definitely be going on and hoping for better in the next up and coming games that he does play in, because today, yes, he did not live up to the expectations and was nowhere near bloody good enough. Fred, they just seemed a mess today, Brazil. 5 for Fred. Yeah, just centre midfield and just everything in general, in my opinion, was not good for Brazil. Just literally every blade position they just seem to struggle a lot today, Brazil. Just in every single blade position, there was just something that just had to go wrong for them. So yeah, in my opinion, Fred, he gets a 5. In my opinion, he gets a 5. Fabinho's average is a 6.1, but I'd give him a 5. I don't really see what he did any better than Fred today, in my opinion. So I'd give him like the exact same score as Fred, a 5. Like probably a higher 5 than Fred. Like he was probably a little bit better than Fred, which probably like a 5.5 like a 5.7 for Fabinho, and for Fred probably like a 5.3 if I had to be precise. Disappointing performance from both Fred and Fabinho in the centre midfield. It just wasn't run that well. And Cameroon were able to shut Brazil down fairly easily, to be fair. Cameroon were able to win those midfield battles, and they were able to shut Brazil down quite a bit in that game. So yeah, very disappointing from Brazil. Antony, obviously, Antony's one of my favourite players. He's one of my favourite football players at the moment. Probably one of my favourite Manchester United players at the moment, of course, as a United fan. But today, honestly, I think 5.6 is fair. Would we round it up? We'd round it up and we'd give him a 6 overall. But yeah, Antony, in my opinion, mate, I'm a bit disappointed with how he played. I'm a bit very disappointed with how Antony played today. Make sure you guys smash the subscribe button and drop a like on the stream as well. It would be very much appreciated if you could for more World Cup content I will be covering, of course. So yeah, Antony gets a 6. Disappointed. I'm a bit disappointed with his performance today, Antony. I did expect a bit better. He was subbed off. But yeah, honestly, I think it wasn't exactly great from him. Rodrigo, a 6, same, a 6 as well for Rodrigo. I think him and Antony were both probably as good as each other, to be fair. Rodrigo and Antony. I mean, neither were exactly great, but they're right. Martinelli, 7.35. I do the same. I think if Martinelli got an assist or a goal, then we could have probably put it up to an 8, possibly. But yeah, I mean, he's unstoppable when he's on the ball, Martinelli. He's one great bloody player. So yeah, you need to give Martinelli credit. He's fantastic on the ball, very fast, carries a lot of pace with him. Wherever he goes, he's a fantastic player. He's one fantastic player, Martinelli. So you need to give him credit. Probably Brazil's best player on the pitch today, in my opinion. I think most people would probably agree with me as well. Martinelli, the best player on the pitch for Brazil. Gabriel Jesus, 6.88. I think that's really overrated today. I'd just give him a 6. Probably a low 6. I would give Jesus today. I mean, what did Jesus do good to deserve a 6.8? Almost, that's basically almost a 7. What did Jesus do to deserve that? He did nothing to deserve that. This is an average. He gets a 6. He was good enough to get a 6, but not that. 6.89 it's gone up to now. So yeah, I completely disagree with that. I disagree. It's been a bit overdone there for him. Make sure you guys smash the subscribe button, drop a like on the stream as well. Would of course me a lot if you could. Marquinhos came off the bench. 5. Just everyone at the back for Brazil, even if they made subs or just everything in general at the back today, they were extremely poor. Extremely bloody poor today, Brazil. At the back. Rafinha, probably the most overrated player in football right at this moment in time. Rafinha, honestly, he gets a 5. Honestly, he is so overrated. I mean, like, we all know that, but like, he is, and I mean it, he is properly, like, extremely overrated, Rafinha. He obviously he went to Barca for a massive fee from Leeds, and just playing like how he does now. Honestly, this man, fake Brazilian. No, I'm joking. He's a good skillful player, but very overrated. Bruno Guimaraes, he literally wasn't on the pitch for long, and people have still managed to give him a 7.14. I don't see this. Like, there's got to be some kind of bias. There's got to be some kind of bias to why people are doing this. He can just get a base 6. Everton Rubio 5. Pedro 5. Okay. Okay, so let's go to Cameroon, and we'll go through some like Cameroon players, of course. Obviously, the winners of today. You need to give them credit, of course. Make sure you guys smash the subscribe button, drop a like on the stream as well. Smash the like button, drop a like on the stream. Okay, so the goalkeeper, Patsy, solid today. He did spill it a few times, but he did make some good saves. I reckon I'd give him a 7. Collins, probably a 7. Pretty good today. Oh, Wu was good. Probably a 7 again. Solid back line. I think the whole back line can get the 7, to be fair. Oh, Kundi, solid today. Kundi was solid. 7. Oh, 7. And Barbu, Sorry, I just had to check who got the assist there. In case it wasn't Barbu. It wasn't, no. So we're giving Barbu a 7. He was solid overall, though. Yeah, and Barbu, yeah, he was solid. Not bad from Barbu today. Choupo-Moting, probably a 7. Yeah, 7 again. Or the number 10, the goal scorer, probably an 8. We'll give him an 8. Give you a 7. Give you a 7. 7. They basically just all get 7s, really. To be fair, basically, just all they get 7s. Okay, let's have a look at these match stats and all. So Cameroon did like to kind of play off the break a bit. To be fair, so they did have less possession for that game. 35% possession for Cameroon, 65 for Brazil. 7 shots for Cameroon, 21 for Brazil. Honestly, though, Brazil had 21 shots. They tested the keeper fairly well at times. But at times when they did have those shots, though, Cameroon, Brazil, they kind of they weren't some of them weren't proper shots. They weren't if you get what I mean, they would just run one from out, just from distance, which just were just miles over the bar and just flew over the bar. So can't really properly count those as shots. They got 3 on target, Cameroon, out of their 7 shots. So that's that's a very good job. That is a very good job from Cameroon. I'm gutted they're out. I'm honestly gutted that Cameroon didn't get through today. To be fair, I really wanted Cameroon to go through. Honestly, it would have been great if they could, but fair play to Switzerland, though. They're the ones who do go through. 7 shots out of 21 for Brazil. This is what I'm talking about. 7 shots out of 21. 21 shots, I'm on target. How are you not scoring? I mean, they had some great chances today, Brazil. Cameroon just defended really well, and the goalkeeper was fantastic for most of that game. So, yes. Corners, 3 for Cameroon, 11 for Brazil. Fouls, quite a very physical game today, 14 each. 14 for Cameroon, 14 for Brazil. So very physical game. Lots of foul play going on and all that. Of course, it was. It wasn't really a stoppy-starty game though. It was a decent game to watch. I'm not gonna lie, it was a decent game. Make sure you guys smash the subscribe button, drop a like on the stream as well. It would be very much appreciated for more World Cup football content, of course. Obviously, Serbia and Switzerland. What a game that looked like it was. Honestly, Serbia. What's an entertaining team Serbia have been to watch in this World Cup? I know they're out now, but obviously they've been in some two thrillers. To be fair, two brilliant goal thrillers. Of course, they were in a 6-goal thriller the other day against Cameroon. 5-goal thriller today against Switzerland. They're always in a good game. Serbia. But what they need to not do, because what Serbia bloody do, is they just always have got to boss it. Like whenever they're 2-1 up, or like they're 3-1 up or anything, like they just bottle it from when they're like, oh God, Jesus Christ. It's really strange how they can just go on and bottle it when they've got a good lead. Honestly. It's weird. It's weird. Oh, I think the player ratings have now come through. So these are all of the averages. Okay. Yeah, obviously, yeah, we knew that. And Barbie, yeah, okay. So these are all the averages now. Make sure you guys smash the subscribe button, drop a like on the stream as well. It would mean a lot if you could. So Gabriel Martinelli, highest rated player today for Brazil. Yeah, I completely agree. I did agree. I gave him a 7. I don't really think I rated anybody else that highly for Brazil today. Honestly, I don't get this though. Bruno Guimaraes wasn't even on the pitch for that long. People are still giving him I don't see why though. Like what? Oh, geez, almost dropped my phone. Like what did he do good, Bruno Guimaraes? Like what minute did he come on? Wasn't on for long. Oh, 55th minute. So, but still, I don't see how you can give him a 7. I don't see how you can give him a 7. Bruno Guimaraes, I don't. Gabriel Jesus, I think that's an overrated score for him. My opinion. But, yeah. Pin says Brazil. Also, speaking, obviously about that, of course. Brazil, obviously. Can Brazil, obviously, yes. Look, Brazil stand a massive chance winning this World Cup. Most chances is that they still will win the World Cup. They didn't play the best side today. They rested their best players, basically. They rested Neymar. They rested. Alisson didn't play. He's their usual starting keeper. Let's have a look at the players that Brazil did miss out today. Thiago Silva, Vinicius Jr., of course, Casemiro, Richarlison. Again, they missed out on, and then they did miss out on some top players today. Brazil, they didn't pick their best team for this game today. It wasn't their best team. They didn't start Marquinhos. It wasn't the best team that Brazil picked today. So, you can't just say, oh, yeah, Brazil lost to Cameroon. They don't stand a chance. Brazil they stand a big chance winning this World Cup, and they probably will win the World Cup, Brazil. They probably will win the World Cup. It wasn't their best squad they had today, so you can't really fully bloody go on and fault them for that loss today. But, but you also can't take away how good Cameroon were, though. You can't take away how good Cameroon were. Cameroon were absolutely fantastic today, in my opinion. So, yeah, you can't play on. You can't take it away from them, because Cameroon, in my opinion, today were absolutely fantastic. Okay, let's also have a look at some of the other games, of course. Serbia and Switzerland, don't forget, of course. I missed the player ratings. Wasn't able to do the player ratings. But yeah, for Serbia and Switzerland, Milinkovic Savic was Serbia's best player. Tadic, Vlahovic, Milinkovic Savic, Mitrovic, yeah, okay, man. Mitrovic was rated low, but Mitrovic scored today. I didn't watch. I didn't watch Serbia versus Switzerland, so I can't tell you if these guys were great or not, because I was watching the Brazil Cameroon game, so I can't tell you if these guys were really bad or if they were good. But I mean, let's just have a look at these stats quickly for Serbia and Switzerland. So overall stats pretty close. Serbia 54% possession to Switzerland's 46. Shots 12 for Serbia, 14 for Switzerland. Shots on target for Serbia 4. Shots on so Switzerland got half their shots on target 7. Corners 2 for Serbia, 0 for Switzerland. Fouls 18 for Serbia. 14 for Switzerland. So, yeah, geez, physical game again, that one. Again, like, you see, like, loads of fouls going on today in these games. There's a lot of bloody fouls happening. But yeah, this seemed like this, yeah, again, like, I said it a few minutes ago, like, seemed like a very entertaining game, this. It seemed like a very bloody entertaining game. It's a fair play to both sides for really, really going at it, giving the fans a game. And I do think Serbia will be missed from this competition, as obviously all the games they've been in this World Cup, they've been in entertaining games. So you need to give Serbia credit for entertaining the fans, because Serbia have been in two of the best games of the tournament. They are out. They didn't get the best of either out of those games of the tournament, but you know they've given this 2022 World Cup some great moments, in my opinion. Bloody hell, they certainly have. Okay, so let's have a look at Switzerland's best players today. So Jahar, Xhaka, Shaqiri. Heard that Shaqiri had a good game. Yeah, so interesting. So that seemed like a good game. That did seem like a good game, to be fair. Make sure you guys smash the subscribe button, drop a like as well. It would be very much appreciated if you guys could. It would mean a lot if you could smash the subscribe button and drop a like on the stream. We're going through all the World Cup games today. Let's have a look at Ghana versus Uruguay. Obviously, Uruguay now out. Uruguay are out of the World Cup. I mean, honestly, how disappointing is that for Uruguay? Luis Suarez, absolutely gutted. I mean, I hate playing Luis Suarez. Don't like him. So I'm glad they're out. I like Cavani, though. I do like Edison Cavani. Okay, let's have a look at this. So Ghana's best players today. Yeah, Partey's always solid in the midfield. We know. Kuda's solid player as well, of course. Let's have a quick look. Honestly, Uruguay, like, none of their players got above a 6 today. Uruguay looked absolutely awful, apparently. Like, I didn't watch that game. I watched the remaining minutes of Korea and Portugal, so I didn't actually really go on and watch Ghana and Uruguay. But Bentancur, yeah, I mean, honestly, this is poor. From the looks of things, like Palestri as well. Yeah, I mean, honestly, Cavani, Suarez. I do think, though, like, when you've got like these really good players in the team, such as Cavani and Suarez, who like are probably like obviously they're Uruguay's main goal scorers. Obviously, people will put them down as some of the worst players today because people expect better from them, even if their performance wasn't overly bad. But again, I'd have to watch a few highlights. A few in-depth highlights so I can actually know what's actually happened in that game. South Korea and Portugal. Okay. Hwang Hee-chan, honestly, he's a great player. Okay, let's have a look. South Korea today versus Portugal. Heung-min Son, obviously. Hwang Hee-chan as well. I mean, those two are just such great players. They are great players. Son and Hwang Hee-chan, of course, they're fantastic. I mean, like we all know that they are great players. I mean, Son's always putting great performances, and South Korea are now in the round of 16, I believe, second place, runners up. Fair bloody play to South Korea. I mean, honestly, they have worked really bloody hard, and yeah, some great player ratings here for them, of course. So yeah, but did they even make a sub? I don't even think. Did they make a sub? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh wait, no. They did make a sub. I just didn't. They did make a sub. Okay, let's have a look at Portugal. Jesus Christ, like, again, honestly, Portugal didn't start their best side though. Like, so it's kind of like the same thing as like Brazil and their whole situation today. Like, neither Portugal or Brazil started their best players today. And honestly, like, Jesus. Okay, so Dallo is the best player. Happy to see that on average. Dallo is the best player. Happy to see that as a United fan. Happy to see that Dallo's getting a nice, the highest rating out of their players, should I say. Nice to see. Of course, make sure you guys smash the subscribe button, drop a like as well. Would mean a lot if you could. It would, of course, be very much appreciated if you could, guys. Bernardo Silva. Yeah, Bernardo's always playing well, fair play. Don't like him as he's a City player, but fair play. How did Ronaldo get on today? I know Bruno didn't play. Like, again, though, like, I know Ronaldo kind of, like, cost Portugal, like, the first goal today. It's kind of his fault. But I do think, like, as I said, it's biased, though, isn't it? Like, the players who you expect better from, you're going to put it in. Like, the players who you play, like, expect better from and expect to be playing better, you're going to put as a lower rating because you just expect better from them. But, look, I mean, Ronaldo wasn't great. But honestly, Portugal missed Bruno. Like, I feel like some people don't understand how bloody of an important player Bruno Fernandes is. Like, I'm not just saying it because, I'm a Manchester United fan and Bruno's one of my favorite players. I'm not just saying it because of that. Honestly, I just think that Bruno, it just in general is just a massive team leader in that Portugal side. So, yeah, honestly, Bruno, in my opinion, is such an important player to them, to be fair. I'm not saying that's the reason why they lost. I'm not saying that not playing Bruno is the reason why they lost. I'm just saying I think Bruno's a massive influence to their team. So let's have a look at these match stats, of course. So 38 possession for South Korea, 62 for Portugal. So again, like, these smaller teams that you see, like Cameroon, like from how they play today, South Korea as well, like, you see them like sitting back a bit, of course, like not having as much possession, like they're not going into it with as much possession, of course, and all that. But honestly, fair play to South Korea on that win. 62% possession for Portugal. Shots they're even. Shots are bloody even, and shots on target they're even. I mean, overall, this looks like a pretty even game, apart from possession-wise. So, shots, 13 shots for South Korea, 13 shots for Portugal. 6 on target for South Korea, 6 shots on target for Portugal. 5 corners for South Korea, 4 corners for Portugal. 9 fouls for South Korea, 9 fouls, 10 fouls for Portugal. So, it's basically all bloody even apart from that possession stat, really. Like, it's basically all a real proper even game apart from apart from that possession stat. But honestly, South Korea, fair play to South Korea. Honestly, they've worked hard and they've been an underdog in this competition, South Korea. Like, not many people would have expected them to do this well. Like, I certainly didn't. I don't remember where I put them in my bloody predictions for the World Cup, but I probably said they finished 3rd or 4th in the group, to be fair, South Korea. But yeah, I think they proved a lot of people wrong in this competition, of course. And honestly, this World Cup, there's been so many shocks. I was saying it in my review yesterday from that Japan-Germany review. Like, honestly, there's been so many bloody shocks. This whole World Cup, it's been really, 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 really entertaining throughout. So yeah, it's been a really proper entertaining World Cup to watch. Make sure you guys smash the subscribe button, drop a like on the stream as well. Would of course be very, very much appreciated if you could, of course. But yeah, so tomorrow is where we are, of course, back with the fixtures for the World Cup. Netherlands versus USA. Argentina. So Netherlands versus USA at 3 in England, and Argentina versus Australia at 7 p.m. in English time. So very exciting games, to be fair. I am excited for them. I mean, obviously, I think we both know. I think I think we all know who's going to win these games, but with the World Cup we're seeing at the moment, you never bloody know what's going to happen. Like with the World Cup we've got going on at the moment, in 2022, you just know for a fact you cannot afford to rule out any team because any team can win these games. But like obviously, if I had to say who I think is going to win, Netherlands and Argentina will win these games. I'm pretty sure they will. I don't think we'll see any shocks here. I mean, we could do, but no, I'm pretty certain we will get the normal results in these two games. So then we go to Sunday. France versus Poland's a good one in my opinion. England versus Senegal. England. I mean, surely, you know for a fact you can't rule anyone out, and Senegal have proved that in the World Cup you can't rule them out, and that they are a solid side. They, I believe, won the African Cup of Nations. So, you know, the best team in Africa, Senegal. They are the best team in Africa. So, yeah, need to give them credit for that. France versus Poland. I can't wait for that game. That's going to be such a great game. I'm going to say France and England get the job done. But again, you never know. So, I'm going to say France and England get it done. On Monday, Japan versus Croatia. Brazil versus South Korea. I'm going to say Brazil get it done. I reckon Japan might get it done, to be fair, against Croatia. I honestly think Japan might actually do it. Honestly, and they've proved time and time again they can't rule them out. Especially when they play the big sides. Like, they're just going to go full at it. Like, Japan, honestly, they are relentless. They are just absolute legends, honestly. But, yeah, I honestly think Japan can win this game, to be fair. I honestly think Japan will win this game, and I think Brazil will win. Tuesday, we've got Morocco and Spain, Portugal and Switzerland. We will probably in this one. Don't rule out Morocco. Like, you can't rule out Morocco. 50-50 with that one. That should be a good game, this. Portugal were going to beat Switzerland. Surely they will. Surely they will. I actually have a feeling Morocco might win against Spain, to be fair. Yeah, I actually have a feeling Morocco might do it. Like, I honestly won't be surprised. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. I honestly do think Morocco might actually win that game. But Spain stand a big chance as well. It is Spain, remember. But you never know with the World Cup we've got. You never bloody know. You never know. Wednesday is only games in the World Cup. That's not. Friday. Okay. No. So Friday's the quarterfinals. So, yeah, very exciting times, of course, in the World Cup. Very exciting. I'm very excited for the knockouts. I mean, the knockouts are going to be so exciting. Like, this is where it gets good. Like, obviously, the third group stage matches that we've seen have been absolutely bloody fantastic to watch. Like, they've been a great watch. Like, if you look back at, if I look back myself and, how I was feeling about that whole, all those 0-0 draws in those group stage games in the first and second group stage games, like all those boring 0-0 draw games, and those games were actually properly boring as well. Like, I think probably an entertaining 0-0 draw game in this World Cup so far. It was probably Croatia and Belgium yesterday. Like, that's probably the only exciting 0-0 draw there's been. And Croatia have been in 2 0-0 bloody draws in this competition this year. Bloody hell, that is a lot of 0-0 draws to be in Croatia. Jeez. But yeah, honestly, it's getting interesting, this World Cup. It's getting very bloody interesting. But tomorrow, I can't wait for. Tomorrow, I'm so hyped up, of course, for these games. Of course, I mean, we should all know who's going to win these two ones, though. But again, as I said a few minutes ago, you can't rule anyone out. But you know, you just never know. Sure, I mean, USA is a massive game for them against Netherlands. It's a huge game for them. USA. I mean, but Netherlands, Netherlands haven't exactly looked really sharp, though, have they? Netherlands, in my opinion, from what I have seen of the Netherlands so far in this competition, of that group stage and everything, they're not exactly a standout team to watch, in my opinion. they're not like a standout team. They're not one of the most like entertaining teams, in my opinion. But I mean, obviously, Senegal game wasn't great to watch, but yeah, then they weren't, in my opinion, they're not exactly a standout team. USA aren't either. I don't think this is going to be, in my opinion, I don't think that Netherlands versus, I don't think that Netherlands versus USA is going to be the most entertaining game in the world. I don't think it will be. Argentina have proved they are a solid team to watch. Like Argentina, we all know are a great team to watch, of course. They are good to watch. Australia, I mean, they're not a bad team. I mean, who's better, Australia or USA? Like, honestly, I don't know. Australia or USA, who will win that game? I mean, I guess we could see there's a chance we play we'll see that game if USA and Australia both get the win, but I'm not that desperate to see it. So we'll see Argentina versus Netherlands probably in the quarterfinals. Should be an interesting game. Argentina should get the win there, though, in my opinion. But yeah, and then Sunday, obviously, France and Poland. Probably, in my opinion, France and Poland, that's probably the game, apart from the England game, obviously, probably the game in the World Cup that I'm most excited for, apart from the England game. I mean, obviously, like everyone's going to be most excited to watch their own country play, though, aren't they? But yeah, France, Poland, I'm pretty excited for. England, Senegal, obviously, I'm really hyped up for. Can't wait. Brazil, always a great team to watch, of course. Japan, Croatia, I'm looking forward to this one, though. Japan and Croatia, I'm looking forward to. Like, this is actually another game, as well as Poland and France, as well as France and Poland. This is another game which I'm very hyped up for. Like, I'm very excited for this one. Like, in my opinion, this is 50-50 and can go either way. Or should I just say, or should I just say that Croatia are going to win, so that way Japan wins? I really want to see Japan do well in this World Cup. Like, it would just be played fantastic if they can. I'm sure they will as well. Like, obviously they got to the round of 16, Japan, and that's an achievement in itself for them. So you need to give them credit, of course, Japan. But I mean, honestly, if they can beat Croatia, that's a massive. Honestly, I think if they can beat Spain and Germany, surely they can beat Croatia. Surely they can. Morocco versus Spain. Honestly, I think that's going to be a great game. Like, I'm excited for that one. Portugal, Switzerland. I just think Portugal should win that one fairly comfortably. I think Sweden are a bit overrated, in my opinion. It's not Sweden, Switzerland. Sorry. But yeah, interesting today. Then throughout. Of course, it's been a very interesting day for the World Cup. Of course, another interesting day in the office again. Honestly, we've just been seeing exciting game after exciting game after exciting game after exciting game. Honestly, the past 3 days, especially for the World Cup, these last 3 days have been absolutely bloody incredible to watch. These last 3 days, so. Yeah, honestly, it went from being quite a disappointing World Cup after watching those first group stage games to probably one of the most entertaining and shocking World Cups we have probably ever seen, to be fair. Like, honestly, it's been a real shocking World Cup this year. We've seen a lot of big surprise results, of course, we all know. And I'm sure there's more to come. I'm sure there's more surprise results to come. You just wonder who's going to be on the end of it next. Hopefully not England. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, guys, make sure you smash the subscribe button, drop a like on the stream, of course. It would mean a lot if you could drop a like on the stream and subscribe if you are new for more football and World Cup content. It would, of course, be very much really appreciated if you could subscribe to the channel. But yeah, honestly, it's going to be interesting. I mean, honestly, some more shocks will probably happen. I mean, for all we know, we could see some shocks happen tomorrow. USA could get it done. Australia could get it done. I do think out of those two round of 16 games that we've got tomorrow, Obviously, Argentina, Australia, and the other one are Netherlands and USA. I do think we're most likely to see Australia beat Argentina. Actually no. We're most likely to see USA beat Netherlands. Sorry, we're most likely to see USA beat Netherlands because, as I said a few minutes back, I said a few minutes ago, Netherlands have not exactly been the bloody greatest side to watch, and I do think Netherlands are overrated, and I do think a lot of people are starting to see that now as well. I do think a lot of people are now starting to see that Netherlands are quite overrated, to be fair. And, honestly, I think there's definitely a chance USA can get it done. I don't think they will, but there's always there's always that bloody slight chance, isn't there? There's always that bloody slight chance that something good for them can happen. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. Really looking forward to tomorrow. I'm sure you are as well. So yeah, I probably will be. I might be doing a watch along. I might review both, or I might do a watch along for both, or something. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. Of course, it should be a good day of the World Cup. Sunday, I'm nervous about. Hopefully, England can get that done against Senegal, but we'll have to wait and see. It's going to be interesting. But yeah, guys, make sure you smash the subscribe. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. Drop a like on the stream, of course, as well. It would be very much appreciated if you could do those two things, or three things actually. Smash the subscribe button for more World Cup content. Drop a like on the stream and turn the notifications on. But yeah, subscribe if you're new, guys. Anyway, thanks for watching this video of Keels. Speak to you all in the next one. Subscribe if you're new. Anyway, thanks for watching. Peace out. Subscribe if you're new. Peace out.